Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 4 of the course, and I hope everybody's had a good week and good upcoming week. My topic this week, real quick, is going to be about, are you settling? All right. So, are you settling for less in your life, in school, profession, everything you do? All right. And the past few weeks we discussed the New Year opportunities. Staying the course, moving past distractions in your life, and different things like that. And so keeping these things in mind, are you settling for less than what you should be getting? So that's kind of a simple question. Are you a C student? And there's nothing wrong with being a C student, whether it be your professional, personal life, or school. If you're giving it, if you did your best. So that would be the question. Are you a C student because you did everything you could and you couldn't have done anything different? You put all the effort in. Or are you a C student because you just settled? You've got distractions going on. You're not putting in those 10, 20 hours a week for each course. Not being in charge of your own life, or just not caring. Not wanting to earn a degree, just wanting to buy a degree. And I've had several students over the years who do the bare minimum. There's several assignments they don't even submit as long as they pass the course. And so my terminology for those students who have that attitude is they're just buying a degree. They're not learning anything. You go on to the next step in life. You're getting a job because you have a degree, but you don't necessarily know the material. So there's different reasons. However, on to the next part here is, if you do settle, is that considered quitting? And there is a difference between quitting and you need help. And another term for me needing help is participation and teamwork. Whether teamwork is just part of life, whether you like it or not. A lot of people are very isolated and loners, but the reality is, we all have to participate and interact. Everything we do in life, shop at the store, get gas, jobs and careers, families, church, school, all these things consist of participation, and teamwork, interacting with people. So, you must finish what you start with all you got, be it school, your job, whatever the case is. And with that, again, there's nothing wrong with being the C student. I can use all kinds of analogies, like the marathon. We have, everybody, thousands of people enter to run a marathon. Those thousands of people do not expect to win the marathon. They're there to participate and finish. That's the objective. That's what you got to keep in mind. You got to participate and know that you did your best. Did not look back and think that there was something you could have done different. All right. If there was something you could have done different, you should learn from it and do it different next time. All right. And, just learn from mistakes and failures. This quote about insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's true. Whatever it is you're doing that is stopping you from being where you want to be, if you want to be an A student in school or in your profession, what are you doing that's not allowing you to do that? And so, I use the athletes as an example. Does an athlete participate in their sport without putting in the time, without training? Same applies to being a college student or anything you do in life. You must manage your life. You must put in the time. If you have a job that pays you 40 hours a week, are they going to pay you for that 40 hours if you only show up 20? And college is the same. It's a job. If you do not put in the required time, you do not expect to get, the results. And so a different way of looking at the A versus C, and this is just my kind of personal take on it, is when you start a course, you already have an A. You start out with the A. And, if you end up with a C, it's because you did not do something. You did something to have points taken away from that A you started with. So, you got to manage your time. You got to submit assignments, whatever the requirements are. All right. So do not settle for less. Stay focused. Stay on your path. Eliminate those distractions and be in charge of your own life. Don't let life be in charge of you. All right. You're already an A student. I use this kind of like A student. You're an A professional, A person. You're already there. It's just what you do. You put in the time, Don't settle, don't quit. That's it. So don't settle, don't quit, and just be the person you can be. All right, so on to the course here. We're into week 4 already, so already past the halfway point. And so upcoming week, pretty much the same. We got the discussion, your readings, presentations, exercises, and quiz. And that's pretty much the same for the next 2 weeks, except next week you'll have a research project and then your final exam. All right. So this week you have 3 or 4 chapters here. Whoops. Get up there. Okay. All right. Well, okay, there we go. So chapter 10 about, mercy, death, mercy killings, things like that. Chapter 11 about get up there, about abortion. And then we got technology is not cooperating here. And then 12 about lying, cheating, and then morality, marriage, sexuality, things like that. I do find it interesting. Now, me being older, I might have some different standards, but I find it interesting in the college world, and I've ran across students in my years here that think there's nothing wrong with cheating, or so it's kind of interesting, with plagiarism. But anyway, so that's just part of ethics. So anyway, I've also had a student who in this actual course, an ethics course, actually plagiarized some of the assignments. And it was just ironic when I approached a student about it, the irony of cheating in an ethics class. But anyway, so with that, so that's your chapters this week. And other than that, I'll leave you here with my test questions. And so, 2 grandkids, 9 and 5. So this is the 9-year-old. What's going on in these 2 pictures here? So that's it. So there you go. That, and that'll do it. I will let you go. And if, as always, 7 days a week. So if you got questions or anything, just get in touch with me. And that should do it. Take care, everybody.